There lived a young man named Leo. He was known far and wide for his gentle heart and unwavering kindness. Despite his humble beginnings and meager income as a carpenter, Leo dreamed of building a life filled with love and happiness. His heart belonged to Clara, a woman of beauty and grace, whose laughter was like the tinkling of bells on a summer day. Clara adored Leo for his warmth, and they shared dreams of a future together. However, as their relationship blossomed, Clara's family began to express their disapproval. They longed for her to marry a man of wealth and status, someone who could provide luxuries and security. Torn between her family's expectations and her love for Leo, Clara eventually chose the path of comfort over love. On a rainy afternoon, with tears in her eyes, she told Leo their love was not enough. She could not marry someone so poor. Heartbroken, Leo watched Clara walk away, and with that, his dreams crumbled. He poured his soul into his work, determined to forge a future that would prove his worth. Days turned into months, and his craftsmanship began to flourish. Slowly but steadily, Leo gained a reputation for creating exquisite furniture that caught the eyes of wealthy patrons. Years passed, and Leo's hard work transformed him from a struggling carpenter into a prosperous businessman. He built a workshop that radiated success, and his name became synonymous with quality and artistry. But beneath his achievements, the pain of Clara's rejection lingered like a shadow. Meanwhile, Clara, having married a wealthy businessman chosen by her family, found herself trapped in a gilded cage. She attended lavish parties and wore the finest clothes, but her heart was empty. The man she married was cold and unfeeling, preoccupied with wealth and status rather than love or companionship. As the years wore on, she often recalled the warmth of her moments with Leo, realizing that love cannot be measured in gold. One fateful evening, at a charity gala, Clara came across a beautifully crafted table that drew her in. Intrigued, she examined the intricate carvings and the smooth finish, a sense of déjà vu washing over her. She asked the host about the artisan, her heart racing as she learned it was none other than Leo. Overwhelmed with regret, Clara realized the depth of her mistake, regretting the choices that led her away from the man who had genuinely loved her. Determined to find Leo, Clara ventured to his workshop the next day. As she stepped inside, the scent of wood shavings and varnish enveloped her, taking her back to simpler times. Leo looked up, and for a moment, time stood still. The years faded away, revealing the bond they once shared. But Leo's expression was guarded, the sparkle in his eyes was dimmed by heartache. "Leo," she began, her voice trembling, "I made a terrible mistake. I chose wealth over love, and I regret losing you every day. I see now that happiness isn't measured by riches but by the heart's contentment." Leo met her gaze, a mixture of emotions flooding his heart. He had risen to success, but the love that once filled his life had been stolen by her rejection. "Clara," he replied gently, "I have moved forward, and I have found strength in my journey. I appreciate your words, but my heart has worked hard to heal." Clara felt the weight of her choices, realizing that some wounds cannot be mended. She left his workshop with a heavy heart, understanding that regret is a shadow that follows our decisions, a reminder of the paths not taken. As time passed, Leo continued to thrive in his work, always remembering Clara as a pivotal chapter in his life. Clara, despite her wealth, learned to cherish the lessons of love and loss, recognizing that true happiness lies in the authenticity of one's heart. In the end, they both found their way, forever shaped by their choices. And as the years turned into memories, the story of Leo and Clara remained a bittersweet reminder of love lost and the shadows of regret that lingered long after the choices were made.